Welcome to our new how-to. In today's how-to video, I'm going to show you how to set up the main tab on LA.toolbox. First of all, you have to open LA.toolbox, have your devices connected, such as here we do have a fan on accurate. Then you can, as explained previously, simply drag and drop your device on the main screen. Here again we see the unit is in shutdown user because I set the device on shutdown. By simply clicking on that, it will open the window and you are already on the main tab. The main tab is in 5 different sections. On the left you have your device status showing the current state, in this case standby. Also the source, selected sources through the projection tab. I selected a media file. We see I do have a modulation, the time is currently off, power supply is on and there are no errors. On the bottom we have our safety status, so the interlock is being closed, the key switch is on. In this case it's basically my key switch from our laser disable button. Driver scan fail is unblanked and everything is fine as well. The most important part for you will be on the right top, the device settings. Here you can basically select if your device is going to be on shutdown, standby, test or run. Shutdown means basically everything's off. Here we hear slightly the fans running just to keep the unit at optimum temperature. It's quite warm in there. In standby, the same thing, no laser emission, but the laser sources will be already stabilized in temperature through tech elements. The test will allow you a certain output, but at a reduced output power. While in run, it will simply go to the maximum power value that you have selected. In my case here, you have on the bottom, you have your power scale, where you can simply adjust the power from 0 to 100%. If you want to change something and have that setting available at startup, for example, you just say, I want my total power to be at 60% or 70% something, you can reduce it through the power scale and then you have to save for startup. The same thing applies if you want to set your device, for example, to go into automatic standby. If you want to use automatic standby, you have to click to on and tell the device the time. For example, go into automatic standby after 30 seconds or something else. The time will only start running from the time where no modulation signals are received to laser. So in my case, we are running in media, so it will run all the time as we have a valid signal. If you're using an external LiDAR signal and there's no modulation for a certain time, then the timer would be active. On the bottom we have also a couple device information such as your serial number and the climate status here. We see that the heatsink is currently at close to 36 degrees, the fan running, ambient temperature at 29 degrees. That's all for the main tab. We can also briefly discuss the projection tab as mentioned before. As the source, where you see on the main tab, it shows you here source media. It's basically selected on the projection tab on the top left. For fan on accurate, you can for example select either an LiDAR input through the backside connector. You can also select to go on AVB in it, and of course we have our media or SD card in it, which can also be triggered with a net timecode. That's it for today. Make sure to follow our YouTube channel for more how-to videos. On the next videos we're going to explain our digital geometry correction as well as our electronic safety mask. Stay tuned for more.